Hello kids, today's video topic is part of flower grade 11. Let's learn about them one by one. First, we talk about calyx. What is calyx? Calyx is the outermost wall of flower. One unit of calyx is called sepal and group of sepal is called calyx. Calyx are these green leaves which protect the flower. If calyx or sepals are fused together, they are known as gamosepalous. And if sepals are free from each other, called polysepalous. Next is corolla. What is corolla? Corolla is the colorful leaves of the flower. One unit of corolla is called petal and group of petal is called corolla. Corolla is in different color in different flower. Like in roses, it is red, pink, yellow, orange, or in sunflower, it is yellow in color. In petunia, purple, blue. Okay, so when petals are free from each other, they are called polypetalous, and if petals are fused together, they are called gamopetalous. Arrangement of petals in flower called estivation. That is also four types: valvate, twisted, imbricate, and vexillary. First, we talk about valvate. In valvate, petals touch each other at the margin, but they do not overlap. Okay, example is calotropis. Next is twisted. In twisted, petals overlap each other but in a particular direction. Example is China rose. Next is imbricate. In imbricate, petals overlap each other but not in particular direction. Example is cassia. Fourth is vexillary. In vexillary, there is one largest petal which overlap two lateral petals, and these two lateral petals overlap two anterior smallest petal. So largest one is known as standard, lateral petal known as wings, and two anterior smallest petal known as keel. Example is P. Next is androecium. Androecium is male reproductive part of flower, and one unit is called stamen. Stamen is made up of filament and anther. Anthers are bilobed, and each lobe have two pollen sacs in which pollen grains grow. When stamen don't produce pollen grains or not participate in reproduction, called staminode. Staminode means sterile stamen. Okay. Next is different types of androecium. So in androecium, if found in one bundle, that is called monoadelphous. Example is China rose. When stamen is found in two bundles, that is called diadelphous. Example is P. And when more than two bundle of androecium is found, that is called polyadelphous. Example is citrus. And when stamens are free from each other, that is called polyandrous. And when stamens are attached to the petal, that is called epipetalous. Example is brinjal. Or epiphyllous when attached to perianth. Example is lily. Okay. Next is gynoecium. Gynoecium is female reproductive part in flower. It is made up of stigma, style, and ovary. One unit of this is called carpel. If carpels are free, that is called apocarpus. And if carpels are fused, that is called syncarpus. So in carpel structure, if we see, we found there is a stigma on the top of the which is the receptive surface of pollen grain. Okay, then the stalk, this style stalk, and that enlarged basal ovary. In ovary, ovules are found which are attached to the flattened cushion-like structure placenta. So arrangement of ovules inside the ovary is called placentation. And that is also 5 types. First, we talk about marginal. In marginal, placenta form ridge on the ventral suture and ovules born on this ridge into two row. Okay, forming two row, one here and one there. Example is P. Axial placentation. In this, placenta is axial and ovules are located into multilocular ovary. Example is tomato and lemon. Okay. Now parietal placentation. In parietal, ovules are attached to inner wall of ovary or on the peripheral part. Example is mustard. Now free central placentation. In this, placenta is absent. Okay. And the ovules are born on the central axis. Example is dianthus. Next is basal placentation. Here ovules are attached to the base of the ovary. Example is sunflower. So placentation is done. The topic is complete. I hope you like it. If yes, then please like, share and subscribe my channel.